Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. In today's video, we are going to learn one of the most exciting feature in Microsoft Copilot Studio, that is called event triggers. Until now, our agent have only one response when the user asks questions. But what if your agent could monitor the SharePoint, Outlook, Teams or other Microsoft 365 service and automatically perform action without anyone starting a conversation? That's exactly what the event trigger allow to do. So in this video we will learn what is event trigger, how they work, the difference between event trigger and the topic trigger, how we can build a event trigger, how to build a real world automation IT help desk agent, how to test everything from the start to finish. So let's get started. So before creating any agent, let's first understand what is event trigger. Normally, when someone want to interact with an agent, they open the Microsoft Teams or Copilot and types a message. The agent waits for someone to start the conversation. That is called topic triggers. An event trigger is completely different. Instead of waiting for a user, the agent waits for event happening in the connected systems. For example, a new SharePoint item is created, a email arrives, a planner task is completed, a Microsoft form is submitted, a file is uploaded, a scheduled times occurs. The moment one of these events happen, the agent automatically start working. No user interaction is required. That's why event trigger are make our agent autonomous. So let's understand why the event trigger are important. Event trigger transforms our agent from a chatbot into a intelligent autonomous agent. Instead of answering the question, your agent can monitor the system 24 by 7, respond immediately, automate the repetitive work, reduce the manual effort, improve the business process. Imagine a IT help desk. Whenever an employee submitted a ticket, the agent immediately reads the tickets, understand the issue, generate a acknowledgement email, and send it to the employee. No need to open the Copilot Studio. Everything happened automatically. Let's understand how the event trigger works. The entire process is very simple. There are only three steps. The step number one, an event happened. For example, a SharePoint item is created. Then the second step, the event trigger detect the event. Power Automate send an event details to the agent. This information called trigger payload. Then the third step is the agent process the payload, understand the instruction, and perform the required action. That's all three steps, and our agent become completely autonomous. Now, many people get confusion between these two trigger. One is the event trigger and the topic trigger. Let's understand the difference. A topic trigger starts when the user is typing something. For example, what is my leave balance? The conversation begins because the user messages. An event trigger does not wait the conversation. It starts automatically when something happening in the another system. For example, new SharePoint item, new Outlook email, planner tasks completed, schedule reminder. Topic trigger are required user interaction. Event trigger do not. Now let's understand the trigger payload. Whenever an event trigger runs, it sends an information to the agent. This information called the payload. The payload contains all the details about the event. For example, if a SharePoint ticket is created, the payload may include title, description, priorities, submitted by, email address, ticket ID, like this. You can either use the default payload or create your own custom payload. I'll show you in the video, which give you your agent more useful information. The custom payload usually produce the much better AI response. Now let's build a real business scenario. We'll create an autonomous IT help desk agent. Here is the process. An employee create a support ticket in the SharePoint list. The event trigger detect the new item. Power Automate will send the ticket details to the Copilot agent. The agent analyzes the request. The agent generates a AI power acknowledgement email. The email will automatically send to the employee. No human interaction. Everything happened automatically. So let's see how to create this agent. First go to your Copilot Studio. This is the Copilot Studio and I am in the Copilot environment. Make sure before creating the unique agent, you are in correct environment. For this example, I'll already create a agent. I'll use that particular agent. So here as you can see, IT helpdesk agent. I'll open this agent. Now before adding that trigger, let me on something. So to on that one, go to this setting. You can see it is already on this orchestration. Make sure you already on enable this one. If it is no, make sure you enable this one. Now go to the this overview and scroll down. Here you can see the trigger, right? Then click on the add trigger. Once it will load, we need to search when an item created in the SharePoint list trigger. And before that one, let me show you. This is the SharePoint list I created for this particular video. And this SharePoint list present in the human resource site. So let's go to here. Then here you can see when an item is created. Otherwise, if it will not show here, you can search when an item is created. So it will show that particular trigger. So here that is the trigger. I'll select this trigger, then click on next. So here you can see it is loading. That means it is connecting our connection. Now you can see the connection is ready. Now I'll click on next. Once we'll click on next, it is showing the site address, list name, and the limit column by view. And this is the payload, whatever I told you in the beginning. So let's select the site. So our site name is here human resource. Then select the list. Our list name is IT support ticket. You can see it here, IT support ticket. Now we need to pass some custom payload. So I already wrote a custom payload. I'll copy this payload and paste it here. So here we don't want this use content from. I'll copy this one. Then remove this. Then pass. I will remove the extra space. Now create a topic. So now it will create the topic for us. Now you can see it's adding and now it is showing time to test the trigger. So here I will click on close. You can see the trigger is added. Now what I will do, click on this three dot and edit in Power Automate. Now you can see it's open the same trigger when an item is created. Now and the second is send a prompt to the specified Copilot for processing. And you can see I am in the same environment. If the environment is different, you can't able to see this flow, right? Now select this send and prompt to a specific Copilot for a process. So here instead of default body and to replace with the custom expression. This expression extracted the important information like submitted by, untitled, description, priority. So I'll remove this one. So here we need to instead of body I'll pass the custom expression and this is the expression. In the first we are providing the submitted by name and the submitted by email address, then the title, description, and the last one is the priority. Now I will click on add. Now you can see it's added. So next one we need to do save as draft. Then it will save as a draft. Then we need to publish this flow. Now click on publish. Once it will publish, it will save the all the changes whatever we did right now. Then now you can see our flow is ready. Now go back to the Copilot agent. So here we'll add tool. So go to the tool, click on add tool. Now you can directly search send an email. Once you will click on send an email, select the send an email from Office 365 Outlook. And this is the Office 365 Outlook and send an email V2. This is the latest version of send an email action. Then you can see it is use my credential. Now click on this add and configure. So before I tell you how to configure this one, let me show you something. Recently we released this SharePoint.academy. Here you can get all the courses related to the Power Platform. For example, you can see the SharePoint online training, SharePoint framework training, Power Apps, Power Automate, Power BI, Power App, Power Pages, Copilot Studio, PowerShell, and some important Power Platform and SPFX solution. You can get all these things using only this price range, and this whole training recorded by the Bijay Kumar, and he is a Microsoft MVP. So if you want to enroll this course, I'll provide the video link in the description below. You can check it out. And along with that, we already made a developer roadmap. You can go for this one, and this is completely free. Then let's go back to the video. So expand this details panel, and here instead of this send an email v2, rename this to acknowledgement SharePoint tickets. So in the description section, remove this one and provide this tool send an email to the acknowledgement that to the that that a ticket has been received. Then scroll down. Here you can see the to field, and here click on this additional details. Here under the description, remove this one and provide the email address of the person submitting the SharePoint tickets. And here user entity response, click this one and select the email. So it will easier to understand by this agent. Then I'll not edit the subject, will edit this body. In the body, pass like an acknowledgement of the ticket was received and will aim to response within 3 working days. Now our tool is completed. Let's save this tool. Now everything is completed for this example. Now let's test our autonomous. Now go back to the trigger under this overview. Here I can see, click on this test trigger. Once you will click on this one, you can see it's loading and it is showing to test this trigger, perform a triggering event at least once. The trigger runs will appear here. So what we'll do, go back to the SharePoint list, refresh this SharePoint list. So here we need to add one ticket. Click on add. So this is the ticket I will add. Unable to connect the server. Unable to connect to the corporate server after recent update. Now priority is normal and status is new by default. Now save this record. Once you will save the item, go back to the agent, then refresh this one. You can see within a few moments the event trigger detect the new SharePoint item. The agent, now what we need to do, click on this start testing. You can see the event trigger detect the new SharePoint item. The agent will receive the payload and the AI agent generate the email. You can see it is showing the allow. This is one time of activity. Before with that, we need to allow this one. So it will use our credential sent to the particular user who created the item. So to check that one, let me open my Outlook. and here you can see this is the email which I received. So this way you can create your autonomous agent in Copilot Studio. So before publishing the event trigger, there is few important things to remember. Event trigger use the maker credential. That means the agent access the system using your permissions. Always review which data your agent can access, what information is included in the payload, whether the sensitive information is exposed, your organization data loss prevention policies. Testing extremely important before deploying into the production. That's all for today's video. I hope now you understand how the event trigger can transform a regular copilot into a truly automated AI agent. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others who are learning Microsoft Copilot Studio and Power Platform. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.